Vanetta in conversation in a moment. Latest on the severe thunderstorm warning now.
ABC Radio Emergency Information.
This is Richard Dinnan with you on ABC Brisbane, ABC Southern Queensland Weather Bureau, just updating the severe thunderstorm warning for our region, and we have two dangerous thunderstorms moving through the area, and one of them is described as a very dangerous storm by the Bureau of Meteorology. A severe thunderstorm warning is current for a large part of southeast Queensland. People in Ipswich, Logan, parts of Somerset, Scenic Rim, Lockyer Valley, Brisbane City, Moreton Bay and Gold Coast Council areas. So the warning area has got bigger destructive winds and giant hail occurring now to the north of Laidley. So there are the two storm cells almost merged into one on the weather radar. The really dangerous one, the northern one between Amberley and Ipswich, heading up towards Archerfield. It has a trail to the south of it that looks very intense by that radar signature. And then further south of that, the second cell, which is also considered to be a particularly dangerous storm. So let's talk you through each of the two. The northernmost one likely to produce destructive winds and giant hailstones. It's near Hatton Vale and Lowood, moving east, forecast to affect Lake Manchester and Fernvale in the next 15 minutes or so, and then Mount Nebo, High Vale and Samford by about 20 past 11. To the southeast of that main cell, another severe thunderstorm which is likely to produce destructive winds, giant hailstones, heavy rainfall that could lead to flash flooding. It's near Boonah and Rosewood at the moment, heading east, forecast to affect Ipswich, Beaudesert and the area from Beaudesert to Boonah in the next few minutes, and then on to Greenbank, Wacol and Archerfield by about 20 past 11. We've had confirmed reports of large hail at Flagstone Creek, 37 mils of rain in 30 minutes at Upper Bracker Creek. Gatton, we've just had a hail report, 10 centimetre hail observed in Gatton a short time ago. The emergency services people want me to remind you, get the kids indoors, make sure you know where they are, they're with an adult, pack away the outdoor furniture, stay away from windows if there's giant hail, get your car under cover but not under a tree, and close doors and windows. Be aware that there's probably implications for electricity supply out of this one, which is great timing given the fridge is probably full of yummy Christmas treats. But at the moment, Energex telling us they have one fairly significant area of power outage in the Somerset Regional Council area, about 2,500 properties affected there. Wivenhoe Pocket, Lowood, Fernvale, Dundas, Caminia, Clarendon, Bryden at the moment, 2,500, and the other outages are just a couple of properties here and there. So Energex, the outage finder online, if you want more details about the power supply, bom.gov.au. The Queensland warnings page where you can get the latest on a severe thunderstorm warning for southeast Queensland, Ipswich, Logan, parts of Somerset, Scenic Rim, Lockyer Valley, Brisbane City, Moreton Bay and Gold Coast Council areas. Two very intense storm cells moving across our area tonight. The northernmost one, the more intense, and the Bureau tells us it is a very dangerous thunderstorm. Stay with us here on ABC Radio. We'll keep giving you updates. Now back to Suzanne and Nightlife.
With so much of their music, and they were huge. So they weren't doing any press or any interviews. And the guy from the record company in Adelaide said to me,